Holy shit, I played this game for a lot longer than I thought. I mean, these are rookie numbers compared to the core of Elite Dangerous, but I've just been playing since before Christmas. Feels like even longer to make this damn video. Also, I haven't figured out a cool guy intro yet, so I'll just borrow a little something from my favorite Elite Dangerous content creators. Hey folks, it's Apollyon from Skunking Gaming Group, with the first in the video series in which we do a route reconnaissance into a game. We give you a quick rundown on what to expect, show you where to get helpful information, videos, and anything else that makes playing the game a better experience. I'll think of a cool title for it eventually, but this video is taking too long as it is. So here's our recon into Elite Dangerous. Yeah, I definitely need to find a catchy title for this. Elite Dangerous, from Frontier Developments, is a sprawling space sim/MMO set in a one-to-one model of the Milky Way galaxy. Recently it celebrated its 5th anniversary. Perhaps you picked it up during the anniversary sale, or a random Steam sale. Perhaps you adopted early, but were overwhelmed, considering until recently the new player experience wasn't the greatest. You may be overwhelmed with all the space stuff, so let's get some questions out of the way. Will it run on your PC? Currently I'm running a system with an i5 4670K, a GTX 960, 16GB of RAM, and a solid state drive. I don't have anything overclocked and it runs great for me. All the video and stills from the game are mine, save for the one of the alien. Do you need a HOTAS? No, you don't. That shit's expensive. I mean, Jesus. But I can see where a HOTAS setup and a VR headset would be an awesome together. You can also see what'll make you puke all over your keyboard. Anyway, Elite can be easily mastered with a keyboard and mouse, Xbox or PS4 gamepad, and there are some even great profiles for your dusty-ass Steam controller. If you're super fancy, you want to feel like you're flying a cast iron bathtub attached to the biggest fucked-off gun ever, Thrustmaster makes a replica A10 Warthog HOTAS that they designed with the help of the Air Force. Brrrt sounds are not included. Can you play with friends? The answer is yes. There are several options. Certain ships allow for multi-crew, which works sometimes. Multi-crew allows you to shoot the guns on your friend's ships, or pilot the deployable minigun ships, if they have those available for multi-crew. My group's experience with this has been mixed. We mainly flew our own ships most of the time. Be advised, space is huge, and getting to your friends isn't always the easiest thing to do. Barrymoke, one of our team members, describes play as the group is podcasting with each other while they fly in space. Occasionally you'll be able to shoot the same bad guys. However, most of the time you're out there in the black of space on your own trying to finish a mission and talking shit to each other on Discord. Do you have to play with other people? No, you don't. You can avoid the pineapple room that is open play and avoid the ganking, griefing, and long lines of stations, and play with just your friends like we did in a private instance, or with just yourself. But mute your mic. It's poor Discord etiquette otherwise. Elite is unique in that the game universe is shared and can be affected by the actions of players whether they play with real people or just computer-generated NPCs. Where can you go? It's a big universe. Where do you want to go? You got Earth, Mars, black holes, and neutron stars. It's friggin' huge. Just like Uranus. You start the game in a relatively safe Pilots Federation zone, and after you've gained enough experience, you're shot out into the black on your own. Where you go from there is up to you. Just don't expect to do anything that doesn't involve sitting on your ass. As of yet, your legs are just for show. So what's the real game? Well, the real game is what do you want it to be? There really is no overarching story to finish. You're a space pilot. Go do space pilot things. You want to mine asteroids? You got it. You want a dogfight? You got that too. You want to explore surfaces of some planetoids? Yep, we got space dune buggies. You can trade commodities and ferry around tourists. You can just explore space in general. There's also an alien race called the Thargoids that you can seek out and shoot at, but they only attack certain sectors of space that are outside what is known as the bubble. You really kind of have to seek them out to fight, which makes them kind of a meh threat in our opinion. Most of the time you'll be doing this. Depending on your ship, how you have it set up, and where you're going, you might do less of this. But you're going to be doing some traveling to get to where you want to go. There is no fast travel button. Find a podcast or a TV show to stream if you're going very far. Like most MMOs, if you want to progress in Elite, you're going to sink a huge amount of your time grinding. From unlocking engineers, unlocking permits to certain star systems like Sol, gathering materials, pledging loyalty to factions for things that aren't really worth waiting 4 weeks for, and grinding out missions to gain elite rank in certain pilot categories. All of this can be a bit overwhelming, Hell, controlling the game alone can be a bit much with all the possibilities. Then there's finding the ship you want, and then outfitting it just right, and making the parts that you outfit it with even better. There are a great many things to invest time into, and you want to be able to do it wisely. Fortunately, there are a lot of resources out there to aid you in your space journey. The Elite Dangerous subreddit is mostly salt-free, and there are splendid subreddits all over to offer a wealth of information, as well as typical pictures of ships, memes, and stories. Alpha Orbital will show you all the ships you can get and how they stack up against each other. When it comes time to buy that ship or the parts for that ship, Rogue will show you the station closest to you to get what you need. To make money via trade, Elite Dangerous Trading can get you there easier than just trying to figure out the markets on your own. And if mining is your bag, ED Tools will show you where to go to get the goods and where to go to sell them. If with the websites it's still a little daunting, there are a few YouTube channels to help you figure it all out. Exegius runs ED Tutorials, which is a fire hose of information on Elite. If there's a question you have about Elite, he's probably got the answer. And if you see him in open, he'll probably steal all your diamonds. Be warned. Sepulcher Geist is the grizzled vet in class sitting next to you, explaining how things really are and how they really were. And in the corner, squatting in a 3-stripe tracksuit, is the Yamiks. He's waiting for class to end so we can get hookers and blow and his signature smoothies. All three of these content creators offer a wealth of information. I watch their channels often. If only I had to watch their content before I took the too-long trip to Colonia and a Cobra Mark III. That trip almost broke my will to play this game. There are 2 programs that we used that work with Elite Dangerous to tweak the experience. ED Profiler will allow you to change all the video settings without having to open Elite, and will also allow you to change the color of your HUD either manually or with some presets already set up for you. The Blaze Orange is a bit hard on the eyes for my taste. And for your engineering needs, ED Engineer has a list of all recipes available from all the engineers in the game, and the required mats needed to make them. It links with your game and creates shopping lists that allow you to figure out what materials you need to make the part you need more better. These are by no means the only tools, websites, or content creators available for Elite. These are just the ones the group found most helpful. So the bottom line, if you like space sims and spaceflight, Elite Dangerous is a great game for just that. Those that are not used to the MMO grind may have an issue with it. Moment-to-moment gameplay can be a bit slow sometimes, but when it hits the high notes, it's a great deal of fun. It's a beautiful game that doesn't require the most high-end PCs or peripherals. If you're willing to invest the time, and if you love space and flying spacecraft, this is the game for you. And if you have the aforementioned Warthog throttle and stick, and are feeling generous, I would love to borrow it so I can make brrrr noises in my bathtub and pretend I'm flying an A-10. I'm Apollyon from Scrunking Gaming Group. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, rule number 1 is, don't be a dick. And after that is journey before destination.